for tuning in to Thrifting with Kimberly. Today is a very, very rainy, cold day in Florida. It's Friday, and it's a Friday that I'm off. So every other weekend for me is a 4-day weekend. So this week I worked Monday through Thursday, and now this Friday I'm going to the bins. So I look forward to this. So only twice a month I get to go to the bins. I did get off to a very, very slow start. I had some issues with my printer this morning. I've just had some issues with everything lately, actually. So with shipping, with my printer apparently wasn't working this morning. It's just very, very time consuming. If you're brand new to reselling, may have not sold your first item yet, it is extremely time consuming. So it is almost like a full-time job. It's hard to do my full-time job and this job, but I very, very much like doing it. So that's why I keep at it. But anyways, wanted to share with you some of my frustrations this week. Just make sure that you keep all of your small items together, I guess. So I have this little Kate Spade card holder I listed, and sometimes I list at work on my lunch break, so I'll put a bunch of stuff just in a big bag and I'll list it at lunch, and that was one of them, and now I can't find it. And someone wants to buy it on eBay and they sent me an offer and I can't find it. So my tip to you, if you have anything small, just keep it together because it gets lost in all of the clothing. So make sure you're more organized, I guess. It's difficult to be organized when you're, like me, moving your inventory somewhere else so you can take pictures of it. So just set up a plan to be a lot more organized than me. Learn from my mistakes because I could be missing out on potential sales, and that took time, money, and effort to list the product, and I can't even find it. So I am working on a better strategy of staying more organized. Luckily, I have a little spare bedroom that I keep most of my inventory in. So I have little, like plastic bins, and then I have a clothes rack. So I have that, and then I have a closet. So that's how that's how I keep most of my stuff organized, but these just slip through the cracks, obviously. So definitely organization when you have a bulk of inventory is definitely crucial. Other shipping tips I have for you also. So it's under £1, you can ship it first class, and it's a lot cheaper than shipping priority through the post office, as you probably know. Post office flat rate envelope, that I use for women's jeans, and if you can fit small, like women's shoes can fit in there too, and that can be any weight. It's flat rate. It can be, I believe it can actually, I take that back, I believe it can be up to 70 pounds, which nothing I'm shipping is 70 pounds. So anything that can fit in there, I try to do that's over £1, and that will save you a lot of money. Usually, sometimes it's like a quarter or something, but still every little bit counts. Today, I'm shipping a pair of Calvin Klein jeans that I had the buyer pay for shipping. I believe I showed you all that in one of my thrift hauls. A pair of Calvin Klein jeans, new with tags. I put it in a flat rate envelope, exact price, but it's around $8 if you put it in a small package, which is the priority mail. It's not an envelope, which I thought it was when I first started shipping. It's bigger than the envelope, and the envelope is more like a cardboard. I'll put pictures of it up there. So I thought I would do better than a photo and show you the top 3 priority mail envelopes that I use. So this is the flat rate envelope that I was talking about. That's basically cardboard. So you don't have, whatever you can fit in here, you don't have to wait. I believe the price on this is $7.75. And so I fit men's jeans, women's jeans, anything that I can fit in here that's over £1. And a lot of times when I fold this over, this will tear, but you can just tape it. And as long as it fits in here and as long as it's under 70 pounds, that is what I use. This I use for any shoes I can fit in here because it's padded. So this is another flat rate envelope. This is the padded rate. This is, I believe, around $8.75, I want to say. I might not be correct on the exact pricing, but I do know that this is cheaper than the padded envelope. And then this right here is not flat rate, so this is bigger. And this would be considered a small package, and you have to weigh it. So if you were to ship a pair of jeans in this versus this, you could be paying a lot more money that you don't need to. So I'm sure some of you know this by now if you've been thrifting and shipping for a while, but if you haven't, I just wanted to give some helpful tips on what I do to ship and try to make it a little bit more affordable. It's a difference, and I didn't know there was. The flat rate envelope is the way to go if you can fit jeans in there for sure, because it was going to be about $12 or so to ship it. It's called a large package. So yeah, that saved me several dollars. So that was definitely worth it to do the envelope for sure. Always ship through eBay. There's not really a reason not to. There was a situation the other week though, where buyer bought an item and they wanted it shipped to the post office, but for whatever reason, they wouldn't ship to the address. So, and they claim that eBay wouldn't let them put a PO box as a shipping address. So they had their actual address in eBay. So when, I went to go print the label, it comes up as the address that I can't ship to. They said that I would have to do, FedEx or something, which was, I want to say like $5 more. And I'm the one that has to pay for shipping, for the additional shipping. So I don't know, I had a lot of other things going on that day, and I made the mistake of shipping it to the address, but it somehow worked out, so that's good. But long story short, there should be no reason why you shouldn't buy the label from eBay, because they give you a huge discount. I'm excited to go to the bins. I'll see what I find. I have to pick up my best friend Kristen from work and take her to the DMV today. I am doing that around noon, so I don't really have that much time. I should have planned a little bit better. But like I said, unexpected things like the printer today, it really gets in the way of my thrifting. I have to have my job too. I love my job, but I really, really love thrifting. It's like, it gives me like an adrenaline rush, and if y'all have been out there sourcing, I know that you know the feeling. Everyone loves to do that, but you just have to list it. And the more you list, the more you're going to get sales. And I mean, I know that's common knowledge. Honestly, if you are listing every day, don't go a day without listing, because eBay will see that as consistency. eBay goes based off of consistency. So if you're listing at least 5 items a day, they're going to put your listings at the top of the search, and you're going to get more sales versus if you list only a couple times a week. So even though you are on there almost every day, even if you don't have, if you've listed everything in your closet, or you've listed every single item for sale, and you don't have time, like me, to go thrifting all the time, at least go into your current listings and go in and revise it, like lower a price. Or what you can do is you can go, so let's say that you've had a listing that just isn't really getting any attention, doesn't really have any watchers or anything, go in and go to end listing, and then you can actually go, it's sell similar or something. Don't go to sell new, just go to sell similar, and it'll ask if you want to keep the photos. It keeps your entire listing, but eBay sees it as a brand new listing without you having to do any work besides clicking a button that says sell similar. So do that, and it comes up as a new listing, and it'll say newly listed, and it'll come up at the top of the search usually. And then if you don't want to do that, and let's say that you haven't had it listed for that long, you can just mess around with the listing. Try to change something up, change something in the title, or, lower the price a couple dollars, and maybe change the cover photo. Maybe get a different angle, take some more pictures of the item if it's not selling and that, it's a good quality item and it should be selling. Like maybe there's something that isn't enticing enough to the buyer. So change something in the title. I've done a lot of research on what the title should consist of in the order of each word. So what I do is I always do the brand name first, and then I do, if it's women's or men's, I'll do that second. And then if it's a color, like I'll describe it, and I'll put the size in the last part of because people are looking for the size. So I always put size last. And I mean, comment below if you do something else, because I see listings all the time where it's a completely different order. But definitely in my opinion, definitely put the brand first. If it's a really, really popular, in-demand, good quality brand, definitely there's no reason not to put that first, in the title. Put the gender next, and then I describe it a little bit. I put color. eBay gives you, I believe, 80 characters to fill that up, to fill the title up. There's no reason to not utilize that space to describe your item. It's a selling point. If it's new with tags, only put, NYT. You don't have to spell out new with tags. It will come up new with tags. And also there's some different shortcuts too. Vintage is VTG, and it comes up, so you can just put in VTG, those initials, and so you don't have to spell it out. That's a little shortcut, if you don't have this. If you have the space, if you're trying to take up space, then obviously you can spell it out. But those are a couple shortcuts that you can do. There's other ones that I'll do another video on, but new with tags is definitely one of them. New without tags obviously is NWOT, and then used excellent condition, EUC. So those are some very, very common abbreviations that I'm sure that you know about. But I mean, I didn't know very much before I started reselling. And I'm almost to the bins, and I'm very excited. It has been pouring rain the entire morning. My doggies wouldn't go outside. They're little princesses, of course. Let me know if you enjoy this information, or if you've learned something. Click the like button. Please subscribe to my channel because I am very new. Like I've said previously, I am definitely no expert, but I like to share my knowledge and my experience so you don't make the same mistakes and you go in with a little bit more than I went in with at first. All right, well, I am almost to the bins. Wish me luck, and I will do an exciting thrift haul of what I got later today. But I will see you all later. Thanks for watching. All right, I am back from the thrift shop and the bins, and it was not the best day today. To the bins an hour or two, and then I went to the Goodwill after. I will show you what I got. It's not anything really, really great, to be honest. This is a Columbia zip-up pullover. Not something that I would normally pick up, but at the bins I'll pick it up. Zip pockets, good size. It's size medium, so that's my first find. Anything like a winter coat like this, I've been picking up. Columbia jacket at the bins. So nice winter coat. I didn't see any flaws with it or anything. This is Air Jordan. It's kids Air Jordan. Size large. It's a youth. In my last thrift haul, I sold a pair of gym shorts, and so they did pretty well. Yeah, I wasn't really excited about this thrift haul, but there'll be others, so it's fine. These are just Nike, like windbreaker pants, I guess you would call them. I have a hard time passing up anything Nike, and they zip up on the bottom hem. That's literally all I got at the bin. So yeah, it was not a good trip at all. These next items I found just at the regular Goodwill. One was in Sun City, and it wasn't that great of a thrift haul, but the other one was in St. Pete. This is a Ralph Lauren. It is a 3X tall fur vest. It's very big. I don't know if I can get it in the screen, but I don't see anything wrong with it. It was $10, so I kind of paid up for it. But I know it'll sell. It's Ralph Lauren, and it's in really good condition. And anything like puffer jacket or puffer vest, it does pretty well. So I wasn't too upset about paying up for it. I think Travis Matthew is a good golf brand. It is new with tags, and they do look pretty nice. I also found these really cool Nike leggings, and then their logo on the front. And then it's got this mesh on the bottom. I actually might keep these. I really like them. But they're super cute. They're tropical, but I like them. So. And I might keep these too, because I really like the back of these. These are the brand is Fabletics. Let me find the logo right here. It's not an incredibly great, profitable brand, but they are good quality. I have a couple that I have just kept for myself. But I've never seen these before, so that's really cute. So I might keep these if they fit. They do look like they're a tad big. I would say they're they're a large, so most likely we'll be selling these then. This brand I have sold once or twice before, but it's called Anzi, I believe. And there's their little tag right there. This is another activewear I pick up. It's called Kalia by Carrie Underwood. That's what the tag looks like. It's crop leggings. There's mesh on the bottom. There's another brand that I usually pick up, Athleta. I believe that's an older tag. Still in really good condition. I like the pockets in the back, and they have media side pockets on the side. They're full length, so that is in style, so that's why I picked them up. I do pick up Nike a lot, but Nike Pro Combat, it's in very high demand, so I picked that up. It's dry fit. It's just a t-shirt. It's 2XL, so that's another reason why I definitely picked it up, because those sell pretty quickly. This is a brand that I have never ever heard of. The quality, and I could tell that it was a good brand. Public Rec. These are male activewear shorts. So the comps looked pretty good on them. I believe 41 have sold in the last 90 days, and there was only 19 listed, so it's over 100% sell-through rate. So I picked those up. It's Sundance. It's a tank top, and a lot of the tank tops on eBay were selling for about 30 bucks, so I decided to pick it up. I paid $5, which I don't generally pay $5 for a tank top, but it does have a lot of design on it, so I like that. So I decided to pick it up, so we'll see how it does. I do experiment with this brand. The brand is Torrid. I see this brand quite often. It's just a black sports bra, but their sizes are a little bit weird, so I have to do some research on them. This says it's a size 0, but it is clearly not a 0. I know that it's bigger size, but I don't know exactly what size it is, so I'll have to do some research on that. Decided it was cheap to buy, so I decided to try Torrid out, so I will let you know how that does. This I bought for myself. A Harley Davidson tank top, my size, so I saw it and I grabbed it. It actually came on the new, they were just bringing out a new rack of clothes, so in this particular Goodwill, they don't have a lot of good items. This is a Free People long sleeve shirt. I've actually never seen this style from Free People. I was surprised that it was Free People, but I did pick it up. It does have a little stain on one of the straps over here, but I'll see if I can get that in the wash, and it's in the back, so I don't think that it'll affect the sale any, and it's long sleeve, so it's super cute. It's like a bodycon shirt, so we'll see how that does. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.